it's me, Joy. It's May something. It's Mother's Day 2014. And I just wanted to tell all of my friends and family happy Mother's Day. I had a really, really nice Mother's Day today. It was my very favorite kind. Every year, my husband gives me the same thing. Well, he didn't always, but he does now that we're old people, see. And so he always gives me a day of having him all to myself. And he'll do anything I want to do within reason. But I really do love that. So we started out the morning, this is Sunday, and we started out the morning by going to Hagee Church on our computer. And since my computer's broken, we weren't able to get church on the big screen like we usually do. So we had to watch it on this little laptop that I'm taking this video with right now. I'm having to do everything with this little laptop, but my computer's broken, as you know. So we watched church, and today Hagee's wife was the speaker, and she was talking about mothers, and she was so funny. She just was talking about her life, and um, she had several scriptures about women, and she had some videos that were funny and cute. So if you want to watch a fun Mother's Day message, watch www.getv.org. And today's Mother's Day message, it was really good. She was talking about how she's really shy and she's always had a complex about her looks. And I kind of have always been that way too. Um, but she said anytime she's out in public, they travel to different cities all the time for services. And she said anytime she's out in public, she said somebody always comes up to her and says, "Oh my gosh, you look so much better in real life than you do on television." So she said she has a real complex about that, bless her heart. Anyway, and she's a lovely, gorgeous woman, so I don't know why she feels that way. And let me see, we watched church. Then we both got a shower and got cleaned up. And I decided to have a snack because one of the things I wanted was for Jerry to take me out to a nice restaurant for lunch. Well, there aren't any nice restaurants where we live in Kingston. So we have to drive 45 miles from here, which is also 45 minutes from here at least, to Sherman, Texas. And they have all the usual restaurants there. So I wanted to go to Olive Garden or Cheddar's, one or the other. But knowing that it was Mother's Day and everything would be busy, I decided we wouldn't go to lunch till like 2 or 3 o'clock. And then, nobody would be there. So we went to Sam's first, and Jerry had to buy a printer. And let me see, what is it? It's a printer scanner. And he had to have it because he put Windows 7 on his computer and the scanner he had doesn't work anymore. Okay, so we walk into Sam's. Jerry's looking for this scanner printer, and I'm just waiting with the buggy. And of course, I couldn't just stand there and do nothing. So I started wandering around just to see what there was, and I ran into the sunglasses department. So I have to show you what I got. I walked up and I saw these glasses and I just liked them instantly the second I saw them. I thought, oh, I love those glasses. And so I told the girl behind the counter, she came up and she said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Oh, it's Mother's Day. Let me go get my husband because it's Mother's Day and he'll let me have whatever I want." So I have to show you what my husband got me for Mother's Day. Can you see that they're purple? Can you see this little shiny, see that little shiny jewel thing? You can get the light to hit it just right. See the little shiny jewel right there? Right here. It's like one of my little jewelry squares. Maybe if I put it close and, oh, there. See? Isn't that pretty? And there's one on this side. And they're purple. I don't know if you can get the color. They are purple. They're kind of a light purple here and a dark purple on the outside. And look. Don't you just love them? They were $50 and they have like some kind of special coating so the sun's glare doesn't get you or something. I should wear them when I make a video because it covers up all those crow's feet and all those wrinkles under my eyes. Hello. Anyway, my Mother's Day present. So I got the glasses. Then we went and bought all the stuff like paper bags and paper towels and paper napkins and paper plates and all that stuff. Put it out in Jerry's truck. So then, I don't know, I guess it was 1:30. I said, okay, let's go to Olive Garden. I'm starving, and let's see if there's still a line. So Olive Garden's like 2 doors down from Sam's. So we went down to Olive Garden. There were people all outside the front door and wrapped around both sides of the building. I said, okay, let's go to Lowe's because I wanted to get some plants for my patio here because all my plants died over the winter. So I said, let's go to Lowe's, get the plants, and by then, surely it will be late enough and all the restaurants will be empty, right? Mm-hmm. So we went to Lowe's. We were there an hour at least, and I bought um, parsley and basil and some ferns and let me see, a couple ivy plants, and we put all that in the back. Oh, and I bought a rose bush. Now today the wind is blowing 1,000 miles an hour, and so when I bought the rose bush and put it in the back of Jerry's truck, it had like 5 long-stemmed buds of yellow buds on it. Well, when we got home, it had no long stems and no buds. So anyway, hopefully the thing will still make roses. So then we went to find the restaurant again. Went over to Olive Garden. There were more people than there were before. I said, let's go down to that steak place because it was just down around in the same parking lot. So we went down to Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse had more people waiting than Olive Garden did. So I thought, oh, brother, what can we do? Where can we go? And I was tired. He was tired. And I remembered across the street there were some restaurants. So went up the highway, went around the bridge, went down the other side, and I saw Panera Bread. And I said, oh, nobody ever goes to Panera Bread for Mother's Day. No, and the next door to Panera Bread was Wendy's. I said, nobody ever goes to Wendy's for Mother's Day. Let's just go there. So we went to Wendy's, and sure enough, the place was empty. We walked right up to the counter, and I ordered a baked potato and a salad. And the salad had cranberries and candied pecans, and it was just as good as any salad I have ever had at any fancy restaurant. It was wonderful, and the baked potato was wonderful. So it was really, really good. Wish we would have thought of it to start with. So then we came home. We came home. We started to unload the truck, but we both were about to drop, so we went and we sat on the patio. Well, while we were sitting on the patio, Jackie was there, of course. And I don't know why I thought of this, but for some reason, I thought, why don't I get out those groomers that I bought? I bought them about 3 weeks ago when I was up there at our house at PetSmart. And I said, why don't I get those groomer things, the razor, and see if we can cut the dog since Jerry was there to help me. So I got out the razor, plugged it in. Jerry and I together tried to give Jackie a haircut. I wouldn't be surprised if she's run away from home in shame. But anyway, I after that came in and I got on Amazon and I ordered a doggy grooming table. So we're gonna have a doggy grooming table and it's got a little thing that goes around her neck and another thing that goes around her belly. And so she stands up on this high table. And so when you've got the razor and you're trying to cut your dog, she's up here while you're standing instead of laying on the ground with Jerry and I at her feet and trying to cut her hair off. Oh heavens. Her feet look like little triangles. And here I was complaining about the way they cut her eyebrows off. But anyway, I guess that's all for today. But I just want to tell you all happy, happy Mother's Day. And I hope you had as good a one as I did. And God bless. And I will be back. Well, I guess I'll be back with this if I don't get my real computer back pretty soon. So that's it for today. Hugs me. Bye. And I don't know how to turn it off, so give me a second. There's a little stop button somewhere.